Boom! Alright, what's up you guys? It's Royce Jacob. Welcome back to the channel. In this video, we are going to be talking about how our #1 stock pick of 2022, Vuzix, is absolutely crushing it while the majority of the market falters. Alright, it's difficult to pinpoint a specific reason as to why this rally is occurring, but it's always fun to speculate, so we are going to be doing exactly that today. We'll kick off the video by talking some fundamentals, read over my newsletter entry this morning, take a look at Vuzix's Twitter, and go over some recent press releases, just some fundamental updates on progress that the company is making. And then you guys know we got to talk price action, so we will jump into trading view, take a look at this beautiful 14, almost 15 at one point today % move to the upside, and I'll let you guys know what I think is going to go down with VUZI in terms of price action over the coming month or so. All right, so that is the video, you guys. Before we dig into it, please give the video a like if you do go on to gain value from it today, or if you're invested and bullish on Vuzix like myself. Like the video, subscribe to the channel if you're new around here, want to catch more content like this, and the newsletter plug is coming after this. Okay, so let's read over once again the newsletter entry that I wrote on Vuzix this morning. Just sums up my thoughts on the company, on the stock, and then we'll dive into some of the more, we'll just get a little more specific. I actually rounded out a lot of my thoughts here, but we will, of course, dig in deeper as we progress through these tabs as well. All right, so Vuzix, and last but most definitely not least, the MVP of the day, VUZI. I'll attach a photo of those glasses one more time just because they're so damn pretty. Threw this in the intro and to part 1 of the newsletter as well. But you guys, these glasses are fire. This just occurred to me. I don't know how I didn't think about this as I was writing. I should definitely buy one of these, and these might be my new shades that I wear for the video. Replace, the 2-year-old yellows. Let me know if you guys think that's a good idea down below. And hey, if you guys want it, my wish is your wish is my demand. What? Never mind, you guys know exactly what I'm saying. But if you guys want me to rock these guys, let me know down below. VUZI was up over 15% at one point today and was far and away the best performer on my watch list. You'd love to see it. Volume is picking up. It's once again above the long-term resistance. Earnings is coming up on May 12th, and this is pure speculation, but I'm still sensing a highly significant piece of news coming soon. Acquisition, perhaps? With Elon buying out Twitter, it's already at the top of everyone's minds. In the case of VUZI rallies, I think we could retest previous support as new resistance. This would take us ideally to $9 on May 19th. You guys, there's a lot of numbers thrown in here. Of course, I will justify and rationalize these as we jump into the charts over here at the end of the video. And May 19th also happens to be my birthday. This was obviously a very intentional target on my part. And if achieved, this would be the greatest gift ever, not only for myself, but for the entire team. It would be greatly appreciated if you could make this one happen, Mr. Universe. Big ask, big give. And again, you guys, as I said in the beginning of this video, as I want to make very, very clear, this is speculation, you guys, but a big reason I like Vuzix, a big reason that I like some of the plays that I'm invested in, some of the metaverse plays, some of these small caps that we talk about here on the channel, isn't just because I believe in their ability to execute over the long term. It's because I think that some of these names, VUZI particularly, and why VUZI holds such weight in my personal portfolio, is because I think it's a prime target for acquisition. Like Facebook, Meta, going with Meta, they're diving into the metaverse. So many companies are getting into this Web3 metaverse, Ready Player One space. And VUZI, considering they have so many, like a ridiculous amount, I think it's like 60 to 70 patents within the augmented reality glasses space, it would just make sense with a market cap of $300 to $400 million. That's chump change for a lot of large cap stocks like Facebook, like Apple. Those are ideal buyers. But even if it's smaller, like even if it's like a Verizon or some company like that, still I don't want to discount Verizon, but it makes sense to me if I was a large company with billions of dollars on my balance sheet. I would not hesitate. I would not blink to pick up Vuzix, to acquire Vuzix, considering they're only a few $100 million and they hold a crazy amount of patents and just knowledge within this highly evolving and fast evolving space. Okay, so once again, raw speculation. That is extremely speculative, but hey, I was speculating when I bought Riot and Mara down in like the single digits, or like $1 to $2. I was speculating when bought Moderna before they made the vaccine. Like so much of the wealth that I've created to date is based on speculation. And hey, you know what? the old saying, the cliche, stick to what got you to the party, and I'm doing exactly that. If I have a gut feeling, if I have conviction around something, even if I'm wrong, I will stick to it, and hey, I will always admit my wrong if proven otherwise. So regardless, I still hold very, very strong conviction in VUZI. You guys are making so much progress. The price action today, although, I mean, the past couple of weeks have been absolutely just horrendous for VUZI, and objectively VUZI doesn't look the greatest technically still. I'll be straightforward about that. I still hold fundamental conviction around this. Again, I have that gut feeling, and I'm going with my instinct as a trader, because I've learned many times in the past that the times that I haven't gone with my instincts or my intuition, I have eaten my words, and I've been very disappointed by my actions. So I'm doing that with this one. VUZI remains my #1 stock pick of 2022. Plug time. If you guys want to know exactly how I'm trading, not only Vuzix, but again, Matterport, Coinbase, Riot, SoFi, all the Bitcoin miners, crypto stocks, literally every single, and cryptos themselves, of course, every single position in my personal portfolio, which I do update every single trading day during market hours. And along with every update, I send out a newsletter explaining my thoughts. This was right here, part 2 of the newsletter. So I send out part 1 and part 2. Part 1 is the intro, go over what's going on in the market that day, going over news, touched on, of course, Elon acquiring Twitter. I mean, just whatever I feel like is important to relay to you guys during market hours. And I also discuss my trades in the intro as well. So any trades I made that day, I rationalize and do my best to talk you guys through why I made that trade, and just the process mentally that I go through during making a trade, and why I did it. Again, just explaining my actions to you guys on top of the market news. That's all in the Complete Portfolio Daily Newsletter. First link in the description box down below. $15 a month, $40 for every 3 months. I mean, if you want to talk about lunch money, that's lunch money, you guys. Check it out. I put a lot of work into this. I feel like it's worth a lot more than this, but you guys be the judge of that. Once again, first link down below. Appreciate it if you check it out. If not, honestly, you're lost. Let's get into the video. So that is that, you guys. Let's take a quick look over just some of Vuzix's Twitter page, now owned by Monsieur Musk. Let's take a look at some of their recent posts, just again recent updates as far as the company's concerned, and then we can jump into the charts and I'll rationalize and justify that birthday price target for you guys. Okay, so Vuzix, for those of you who guys don't know, obviously an augmented reality company. That's why these glasses are sick. Honestly, I might just cop, regardless of whether you guys want me to wear these or not. I'm still gonna buy them. I'm still gonna wear them. Okay, so keep an eye out for those guys. Vuzix, Twitter, I mean, these guys have one of the most active Twitters in the game. So 7 hours ago, Vuzix schedules conference call to discuss first quarter 2022 financial results and business update. That is occurring on May 10th. So May 10th, you guys, I actually, in here, I have this line right here. This green line is set for May 12th. That's when a lot of people were expecting it, but it is May 10th. So we're going to move that to, boom, right there, May 10th. The dollar sign represents their earnings call. Okay, so that will come in handy a little bit, but exciting to see May 10th. The date is locked in for their Q1 earnings, which I do think will be impressive. CEO Spotlight 10 hours ago, 10 hours ago, 7 hours ago, 10 hours ago. We are thrilled, this is a quote from the CEO, to be partnering with a robotic cyborg who can not only provide us with new diverse distribution opportunities, but also integrate our smart glasses for various robotic solutions. Paul Travers, Vuzix president and CEO, said. Next one, 11 hours ago. I mean, you guys, these are just coming in hot. Vuzix to showcase its industry-leading family of smart glasses at Field Service Palm Springs. I mean, this is the real cello, right? Read the following news here. And again, you guys, not going to go any deeper than that, but just follow Vuzix on Twitter if you guys are interested. I mean, now that Musk owns it, I got to get more involved. Twitter's never been my favorite. Always been an Instagram guy, not really a Twitter guy, not really there's way too many people who feel entitled to know what they talk, who feel entitled to share their opinion on Twitter. That's just my 2 cents, coming from a guy who posts freaking daily YouTube videos. But that's just, I mean, this is my realm. I kind of stay out of Twitter, but I do follow VUZI. I follow a few select pages on Twitter, and VUZI is one of them. And it's just impressive to see how much, and like the quality of their posts and the frequency of their posts is just so impressive. It makes me that much more bullish and that much more comfortable holding all of the calls that I have on them, holding all the shares. And again, they hold weight in my portfolio. You guys always know that my money is where my mouth is. Let's close out the video talking some price targets, talking about where this money could potentially go. Money to make you money. Vuzix is currently sitting above this orange line right here. This orange line is extremely significant, and this could be, from a technical perspective, obviously a reason that Vuzix saw a rally today. Vuzix has been in a significant downtrend. Its all-time high was in April of 2021 at just under $32. Since then, we have seen, I mean, down to the low that Vuzix saw. Vuzix saw over an 85% correction from its all-time high to the low we saw back in February of this year. So obviously, line of resistance right here. Boom, touch point, in the November little dead cat bounce or relief rally, as you could say, or just, I mean, the whole market was trying to make a comeback. The entire growth sector was trying to make, or growth sectors across the board were trying to make a comeback. Unfortunately, that was a little bull trap. We all know how that played out, but let's hope that the comeback this time is for real. So VUZI, again, this orange line right here, very, very significant line of long-term macro resistance, currently above that, broke above that. Now significantly above that, also significantly above. Let's actually take a look at the daily. So take a look at daily candles, see what daily candles are doing right now. Sorry for the lag in Wi-Fi. Daily candles, I mean, I love to see the daily RSI above its exponential moving average. I love to see the fact that daily stochastic RSI is curling up. Blue is over red. Moving to the upside, that is bullish from a medium-term time horizon perspective. Let's go back to 4 hour just to rationalize this shorter-term target with you. Again, May 19th. Is right here. This green line right here. Now May 10th is going to be their earnings day, which I do think they will impress on. And again, you guys, when it comes to these price targets, when it comes to playing trend lines, it's obviously highly speculative. But 101, always say this, one of the basic principles of TA is when support is broken on an uptrend right here, very, very solid uptrend, support, very strong line of support that was broken. And this is a very significant line of support. Therefore, I do think it will come into play at some point once again as new resistance. In the case that VUZI does continue its run up, maybe we go sideways. Maybe it takes the earnings call to make us go parabolic. But say we do a nice little climb sideways, maybe even go down a little bit. Earnings call impresses. I think. And again, you guys, 100% speculative. I want to make that very important. But I'm an optimistic guy. You guys know that. In the case that they do impress on earnings, I think it's very, very possible and likely in the case that they impress big time or news comes out again. Acquisition, obviously the stock would go absolutely parabolic. So speculation aside, in the case that we do happen to test previous support as new resistance, which again is just fundamental technical analysis, previous support as new resistance on May 19th, the B day, that's just, I had to go with the B day as the strike date. If we do happen to see a retest of previous support as new resistance on my birthday, that would take us up about 51% from current levels at just under $6. That would be, what is that, 23 days from now, 23 trading days from now. And, you know, we'd absolutely love to see it. So my price target for VUZI, optimistic at that. But, again, optimistic guy. See that birthday present. Big ask, big give, as I said over here. Price target for VUZI is going to be $9. But long term, I think VUZI can go way, way higher than that. And I think this is still to this date, in my opinion at least, my number one stock pick for the year of 2022. And I still stand by that. As much volatility as we see, still stand by it. So let me know, you guys, what is your number one stock pick for the year of 2022? Let me know if you're bullish on Vuzix, and let me know if you think I should cop these guys. And once again, let me know by buying the portfolio if you want one of these newsletters and a complete breakdown of my portfolio every trading day, once again. Okay, so check that out, you guys. Let me know in the comments down below. Should I rock these? What's your number one stock pick? I'll catch you in the comments downstairs. And until next time, always remember, take action, make waves. Peace.